The opinions expressed of this show are for entertainment purposes and should not be misconstrued or interpreted as fact. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
So fresh, and we do this shit daily. Styles unpredictable, you love it when we say it. We be pubbing this way, every cab in the country, boy, motherfucking fresh, and it's coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up, not for the week, and we not with the feed. If you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted, Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio.
Where the real ones reside. Salute to the ladies, gents, and G-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. I'm your guy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm Daby Cabman. You know the deal. It's cool if you don't smoke, but here on a Medicate Monday with me and my guy, Dutch Boy Fresh, it's a lot fucking cooler if you do. So if you're going to, light up that plane, stuff that bowl piece, hit that bong, and let us know what you're smoking, man. Drop those strains in the chat. We like to see them. Shout out to T for getting the graphics set up for us. He's not with us today, so bear with me. But we appreciate you. Jeff Slaughter, the OG, the Don of Pub Sports Radio. No channel without him, so thank you, Slaughter. But you guys in the chat, man, first and foremost, Chappie Funk, Joseph Lopez, Kong, Abel A, Nasty Nate. Shout out to Nate, man. Everybody rolling in. Razor, we'll get him up here in a second. Kristen, good to see you, Kristen. Everybody share that video, hit the like button, and let's get everyone in here. We've had pretty good shows, Dutch, the last couple of weeks. We hit our high on numbers last week. It was a good thing to see. I'd love to see if we can do it again. Today's a little light on games, but the good news is we have championship games to talk about. There is NBA today. There's some really good college basketball tomorrow, and we've got the Monday Night Football. So there is action to be had today.
Yeah, man. And we got to back it up with some fucking winners, Cap. You know, I mean, we have shit views and we can't lose a fucking bet. We start getting our views up and we can't win a motherfucking bet. Hey, the life of a gambler, man. But we appreciate all the real ones. Let's go to PSR right now on X, if you would, and retweet the show. It's December 1st, ladies and gentlemen. It's the holiday season. Allow me and Cab to gift you 50 bones. 50 retweets on PSR live right now. We'll give away 50 bones. Grok on the spot. All right, so let's make it happen, guys. It's December 1st. I know y'all motherfuckers need something in that stocking for the lady, the side chick, whoever the fuck it is, mom dudes. All right, whoever it is, 50 bones will come in pretty nice. Little gift card to Macy's, a little exotic aid, you know, a Starbucks card, whatever the fuck you want to do. But support the Sesh, support Pub Sports Radio, and hopefully we can bring y'all some motherfucking winners, man. I'm running beyond bad right now. I'm running so motherfucking bad. I'm running so bad, Cap. Like, this is how bad I'm running. You know, when you're passed out drunk, you get up, you take a piss, and you're expecting, you know, I got the toilet sheet fucking shut, and I'm pissing all over myself. That's how bad it is, Cap. I can't even piss in the motherfucking toilet right now, man. I mean, I got to switch my fucking pants when I go take a piss in the middle of the night. I mean, it's beyond bad right now, Cap.
It's like, bro got up to take that morning piss, was so drunk, forgot that he had sex last night, and that shit's just shooting everywhere.
I just piss in the dark. I'm expecting my toilet just to be open because I got my own bathroom, and somehow, some way, the motherfucker's shut. All right, and it's just how I'm running right now, man. It's how a motherfucker running, pissing all over yourself. Can't win a motherfucking bet. Wow. I mean, Thursday, I did not see the Ravens losing. Friday, I did not see the Eagles losing, and I sure as hell did not see the Rams losing yesterday. You know, but hey, it is what it is. Shadur Sanders. I went out on a limb, put a couple units on him, Cab, thought it was going to be the right bet, and that shit was horrible, bro. It was fucking horrible. But hey, it's a new week. It's a new day, and let's get to the money. It's a new motherfucking month, all right? And the upswing is on its way. So big shout out to our guy, Matty Ice, in the building. I'm on Cal Baptist. All right, I like it. Plus 12.5, and Kansas State minus 11.5. And when our guy Matty Ice touches the chat and blesses us with some bets, y'all pay the motherfucker attention, because not only does he do work all week long, but when it comes to Medicate Monday, our boy brings the best. So we appreciate you, Matty. Happy fucking holidays, my friend, and let's have a month. Gravy Bets in the building. Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. It's good to see you. Let's get to our guy, man. Let's go to Delaware. Now, this guy has been cleaning the fuck up. Whether it's the ponies, whether it's college football, whether it's the NBA or the NFL. The family man that cashes, Mr. Motherfucking Cash It. Our boy Razor Sharp Picks with the Razor's Edge. Let's go.
Here comes the Razor's Edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
What up, Razor?
What up, Dutch? What up, Cab? I just sparked her up. And in case anyone wants to know what I'm smoking on today, this is what we call the Detroit Lions pack. That's what we're smoking on today. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Hope you had a great one. I know I did. What's up, fellas?
Well, you know, living the dream, smoking some weed with my boys, gambling. It don't get much better than this, man. Every Monday, no matter how I feel before the show starts, right about now when I start getting like 15 hits in or so and talking shit with you guys, I start feeling a little bit better and I'm ready to go. And that's where I'm at right now.
That's what this show is. It's Medicate Monday. Oh, mad I was this morning. Fuck yeah. I blasted the chest. And then as soon as I rolled up this 2 joints and see my guy Razor Sharp Picks and Cab in the back, started flowing a little different. Then we see the chat. We see MMA Locker Room in the building, bringing us the vibes. I mean, how could you be mad when we got the chat vibing like we got right now? Razor Sharp Picks. And you know what? I was on the Packers +3. Now, if I would have just let that alone. I was on the Dallas Cowboys +3.5. I mean, I was gold. But unfortunately, I was drunk as a motherfucker, and I did not expect live betting can really get you in trouble. Especially when you start at 9:30 in the fucking morning on Thanksgiving. So by fucking 5, 6 o'clock at night, I'm watching Lamar Jackson, supposedly, right? Supposedly one of the top tier quarterbacks in the league. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck was going on? Joe Burrow was the real quarterback in that game. But I did not see the Ravens losing. So, you know, live betting like a motherfucker, you wake up to what the fuck did I do? And then it's the same thing with the Eagles. I mean, did you guys expect the Eagles to lose to the Bears at home? I'm live betting that motherfucker. So live bets, be careful, my friends. Be careful. But great win for the Packers. Micah Parsons, that defense. I mean, with the parity we have in the NFL today, I don't think it's that long of a shot to say you're a Super Bowl contender there in Green Bay, Razor.
I mean, it sounds crazy to say this, but the winner of the Packers and Bear game this Sunday coming up, that could be who's going to win the NFC. It could be the Bears. It could be the Packers. It's a big fucking game this weekend. It puts us the top of the division if we win, and just sets us up pretty if we can get this W this weekend.
Woo! Shout out to Who Bangin' Sports. I believe that's our boy DJ Big Boss in the building. What up, though? On that cutthroat candy.
Ooh, I'll take some of that.
Yee, that's that cutthroat committee, boy. Shout out to Mac Dre. Bay Area's finest on that cutthroat. I like that. Pass that shit, boss. It's been too long since me and my boy been in a circle. And y'all better be supporting our guy, DJ Big Boss, over there. The Dawn of Who Bangin' Sports Talk. Bringing you college football. The biscuits and gravy with the big ragu, a.k.a. Doc. You know, the whole crew. Our guy's always been a real one. And put on a lot of these motherfuckers that you be seeing here throughout the fucking week. On the social media and on the YouTube shit. So salute to DJ Big Boss. We always appreciate seeing my guy. And it's our time, my friend. It's our time. Let's get to it though, Razor. You have a good weekend. I know it started off fucking with the blessing with the Packers. What a game, too. I mean, let's talk about it for a second. I'm a little salty the way Thanksgiving ended. But have we had a better Thanksgiving of football with the starting off with the Lions and Packers? Obviously, the Packers winning doesn't get much better, but a hell of a football game. And then we had a pretty damn good football game in Kansas City and Dallas to have the day. I mean, it was one of the better Thanksgivings I can remember football-wise. Would you agree?
Yeah, it was one of the best Thursdays ever with those games. And I looked ahead and I was like, well, Thanksgiving games were so good. let's look at the Christmas games. I looked at the Christmas games and I almost threw up. The games are so bad. You got Dallas and Commanders, Lions and the Vikings. You got Denver and the Chiefs. That might be a good game because it's in a couple weeks. Might have some big playoff atmosphere, but the first two games are trash.
Well, let's that third game's pretty good, Cap.
So I was on Pickens, and I was at the in-laws, right? And I'm not going to go on about my in-laws, but I'm pretty sure my father-in-law doesn't know how to place a bet, even if he wanted to, right? He might not even know that people bet on sports. So we're sitting there watching the game. You know, he's cheering for the Cowboys. I'm not saying shit. And then Pickens finally busts a long run. And as he gets going, I'm like, run, motherfucker, run. And he looks at me like, are you all of a sudden interested in this game? Like, I knew for a fact he thinks I'm the biggest. I'm like a huge George Pickens fan or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you
are in Texas and you are rooting for the Cowboys,
watch,
so
bro.
That kind of fit in. So you can kind of get away with that one. But yeah, Pickens, man, Lamb, shout out to the Cowboys, man. They'll fuck it up. But for right now, playing good football. Two elite receivers. CeeDee Lamb dropped a couple balls, but we did cash on him on Sunday, on Thursday. Plus 140 anytime touchdown. Pickens for the longest reception. It was all good until we went to Baltimore, man. That grimy motherfucking city robbed me, boy. Took my rollie and everything. Looked at the brothers saying, damn, what's next? Let's get to it, though, man. Let's get to it. Strength of the motherfucking day. Yeah, man.
Strain of the motherfucking day. Key lime pie.
I could tell that was the key lime pie before you said it.
Yeah, man. I had to bring it back for y'all. You know, it's a fresh new batch. Man, woo! I love it. Key lime pie, also known as the key lime cookies, which is really it's a Girl Scout cookie. You know, key lime pie crossed with the Girl Scout cookie. Really, really good strain, guys. Like, just comes through. If you're looking for a little bit of everything, it's indica dominant, so you're getting that. You know, it's a hybrid, but indica dominant. So you're getting that stuckness like we all want, right? You're getting fucking loaded, but you're also getting that flavor for the key lime pie. It's just, it's got the cherry pie in there. So, you know, it just tastes sweet. And then you get that. It's literally pretty much like, I don't want to say candy because it's more of like a fruity gas. So instead of a candy gas, it's a fruity gas, which is definitely one I would recommend to have in the rotation. It's not the strongest, but it's definitely both in both. So key lime pie, guys, it's an exotic strain, and when done right, you definitely want it in the motherfucking plane. What you smoking on, Cap?
As somebody who likes to change strains a lot, and I always do, I still have the same one I've had the last 2 weeks, the Bolo World, and let me tell you guys how much I like it. I would be fucking perfectly fine if I had this strain again next week. I'm going to have to get more, and I probably won't. But if I did, A-okay. This shit is fucking
That one's candy gas, which is a little bit stronger than this. But this one tastes more like more fruity. I've had I don't want to say that exact strain because you said Bolo World, but I'm pretty sure it's resembling the Bolo Runts, which because what we talked about it, straight candy gas. So let us know what you're smoking on in the chat. We got nothing but flavor here on the strain from Texas to Delaware, all the way to the motherfucking city, Vegas. We smoking, man. We smoking. Shout out to our guy Cons Clips. Big Hundo.
Chat really quick.
Big Hundo in the building. Chat Funk in the building. We got Gumbo. Tastes like bubble gum. Indica dominant. Shout out to our guy Chappie Funk. Always supporting. And we really appreciate you, my dude. Austin's finest in the building. Go ahead, Cap.
Nah, man. Shout out to Chappie. I was gonna say anybody else drop those strains because we're gonna get rolling, man. We got action coming up. But Kristen, Stacks, Johnny Guns, good to see you in there. AM, saw you on screen yesterday, man. Good to see you in there rocking with us. He said he's got Penguin money line plus 130, Blue Jackets money line plus 135, and Jets money line minus 102. Shout out to you, my dude.
Shout out to AM. I've been seeing him a little bit more on the screen, and what I like about AM is he don't fake the funk. You know what I mean? He don't force it. You know, I've seen him hurt him a little bit, and you know, I appreciate the realness. So shout out to our guy AM holding it down. And,
You don't do the Dutch, Razor.
What'd you say?
Nothing, bro. I agree with you. Keep it rolling.
What the fuck you say?
I said, yeah, you're right.
No, that's not what you said.
I said he don't do the Dutch, bro. It's a joke.
That wasn't even funny. Was it, Razor?
Like you faked the funk. That wasn't like a stop the show joke. That's why I said keep going. It was just
It was so bad. It was so bad. We're gonna stop the fucking show. All right. Do you see that? Low fucking blow made it all awkward. Didn't he, Razor? Didn't he? It's fucking December, trying to have a kumbaya, trying to start off the month in kumbaya territory, and this motherfucker wants to start with the low blows. Okay.
Yeah, new month, same shit. We get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Sorry, guys. I don't change. Not for anyone. I stay the same. So you're gonna get what you're
that's
gonna get,
Daby, motherfucking Dabracadabra. Fucking magic.
I didn't come up with that, but you can use it. That's Jimmy. So you making fun of Jimmy or me?
You got some magic there, motherfucker. Hey, shout out to our guy Wine Time Sports in the building. Much love to my guy Wine Time. Always love vibing with him. Listening to him talk college football on the tailgate in the morning Saturday. He loves it. It's enjoyable. Shout out to our guy Wine Time Sports. Big
Oh, we're giving shout outs in the chat. Can I give a shout out? Shout out to Big Show.
You know what? Show as much lately, have we, Cal? I think we'll go with let's do it. Well, it's the big show. It's a big show tonight. Shout out to Big Show Picks.
Yeah, deer season opened up and he disappeared in the mornings.
Yeah, we ain't seen no videos. Detroit, Jared Goff been on his ass, and all of a sudden, Big Show, chest out, choke slamming motherfuckers is MIA. I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Hey, you see me though, Big Show. You see how I got the Bronco gear back in the rotation? Yeah, man. This shit was dusty as a motherfucker. I had to dust all this shit off. Couldn't wear this motherfucker for 2 years. Shout out to the Big Show, big part.
Bro, I can't help that what you just said made this connection in my mind, but it did. How do you feel about fucking Florida State saying they're giving Norvell another fucking seat? What are they doing, bro? What the fuck does this man have to do to get fired?
Well, I will, and you know what? And shout out to my guy Wine Time, but I think I even texted you, and I said Wine Time just said fucking Norvell doesn't deserve to be fired. This is middle of the week, sometime last week, I think, and I'm like, what the fuck, Wine Time? Because I respect you, my guy, but what the fuck? Norvell should have been gone. Okay, now let me talk about this. Norvell did go undefeated, right? And at that school, at Florida State, to go undefeated and not be in the playoffs was a smack on the program. That might just be knees buckled against the rope. You know what I mean? Hard to get back up from, Cab. Maybe that's not completely on Norvell. So we might be able to give him a pass. But then you watch this fucker coach, and that goes right out the motherfucker.
Maddie said, who else are they going to get, though? Same as Penn State. This is not the year to need a coach. You're right, because you don't want to be going against LSU.
I'll take prime time. Give me fucking prime time. Say what you will. Bring Dion. Number 2, bring his ass into Florida State. Shit, I'll take Brian Kelly over fucking Norvell. Give me Brian Kelly over Norvell. Absolutely. But
you can go get somebody like Traylor from fucking UTSA or fucking Brent Key from Georgia Tech. There are coaches out there that I would take over Norvell in a heartbeat, and I'd give them a fucking.
Go ahead, my bad, Cap.
I'd just give him a small contract, right? It'd be basically like a show me contract for a bigger school. That's what it would be.
I was fucking dreaming a month ago about Cornetti from
Cincinnati. How do you say that?
From Indiana. I wanted him so fucking bad. And then he signed fucking with Indiana. So I'm like, fuck my life. But I was hoping, I was just fingers crossed, thinking, I like that guy though. Google me. I win. Give me that motherfucker. Matty Ice, man. Come on, man. We'll get somebody. But I've been in hell with Norvell. Come on, man. I'm a Seminole, man. Show me a little. I don't deserve that type of shit, man. I don't deserve
Dion would be crazy for the program. That would be.
You know what I mean? The state of Florida would be bad. But I do think, though, being Florida State, being the allure that Florida State has, being in the ACC, being a program that, Bobby Bowden, we got tradition. And to go undefeated and not make the playoffs, it seems like that we have not been able to get up from that blow. And we have not been the same program whatsoever. And last year was fucking embarrassing. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says. His should have been gone after last year. That was beyond fucking bad.
You
give him one pass because of the 12-0, but your pass is over. You just shit your fucking sheets again horribly. And what happened against Florida, dude.
It's funny how your attitude has changed since week 1 after you beat Bama.
Oh, we did beat Bama, huh? That's crazy, right?
How come Razor gets to throw a shot and it makes you happy? If I throw one,
because I'm a professional sauce stir. If you don't stir the sauce, that shit'll burn.
That was crazy though. Maybe that's why Wine Time says he doesn't deserve to be fired. You beat Alabama. It's kind of like, oh, you get one more year, bro. Wait, you did beat Alabama. Okay, all right, you motherfucker. All right.
Speaking of beat Alabama, should we hit that Alabama Georgia game, or you want to save that for later?
Yeah, let's get to it. We'll get to it a little bit. Let's get some action for today and stuff. We'll get to the call. We are going to break down 2 college football games because they're too good not to. We have Indiana, Ohio State. One time, I'd love to hear your opinion in the chat on both of those, or on that one, as well as Georgia, Alabama, which we've seen this rodeo before, right?
Bro, how often is the Georgia-Alabama spread the same motherfucking line, bro? Is it 2.5 every time they play? Somebody back check that for me, because it could have been 3.5.
Should the over already be bet? Because you look at these 2 teams and you think under, but every single game goes over.
Alabama plus 2.5, plus 2, plus 5.5, plus 2.5, plus 6.5.
Check the record. Check the last time these teams have played, like the last 5 to 6.
So 3 out of the 6 times it was.
It's went over. It's went over for sure. I think the last 5-6 times for sure, and the spread's always in that area. Shout out to
the last 5 games, Alabama has been a dog
against Georgia.
Yep.
I like Simpson, but Alabama. Oh, well, let's get to it. Let's get to it. No, not yet. Let's get to it. Let's get to our shit on here so we can talk that shit. Let's go to weekend highlights. Let's do the weekend.
But we don't have that, bro. You keep assuming we have that. When you and I don't send in videos, there is no weekend highlights, is there?
What? I'm sure he put something together for us.
Oh, he did. Wow. Shout out to T. He did last time too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't done. I was like, did that just start over on its own?
It wasn't
did
done?
it start over?
Did you end it?
Yeah, I clicked it. I think it was starting over.
No, I don't know why. Just let the shit play out. You try to, shout out to our guy.
We'll play it again.
Big Hunt. Yeah, we'll play it at the end. Matty Ice, you're right, bro. I love that shit. It's dope. So shout out to our guy T. And I've been
what the fuck was the mascot for the Buckeyes drawing in the snow?
He drew something that looked pretty dope though.
He crossed out the M and wrote Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Make it
Shout out to the Buckeyes. They handle business. Alabama handling business. We'll leave we'll leave Diego out of it. I know my guy, went up against my guy today. But
Oh, bro, I'm good with it. I gotta lose a bet against him sometimes. I've faded him twice and cashed. I've been on him a few times and cashed. I was wrong on Vandy this weekend. I still don't think Vandy. I don't know, bro. This playoff picture should have been something we planned on talking about. It's gonna be this committee has. You would think the 12 teams makes it easy. This is going to be the toughest fucking job ever, deciding who's going to be in and who's going to be out. It's wild what's lining up right now for them.
Well, I think Texas should be in.
But they have 3 losses.
I know. I think they should be in.
So then who should not be in? Ole Miss only has 1 loss. Alabama has 2 losses. Oregon 1 loss, right? Like, who do you put it? Who are you going to take out for Texas? And so does Vandy not get in? Do you put Texas in with 3 losses and Vandy not in with 2 losses?
No, Texas is out, I guess.
It's fucking wild, right?
I just think Texas beating A&M like that, and they want Archie Manning, like.
I mean, Texas did beat Vandy too, so maybe they should be put in instead of.
And
Vandy.
Texas beat
You
Vandy,
can
right?
put in a 3-loss team over a 2-loss team in the same from the same conference.
Yeah, because
one of those losses was to the other team. Well, not the 3-loss team, but the 2-loss team.
3 games. Yeah, I agree, Maddie. I agree, but I mean, to me, Texas is.
So put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Who do you think deserves to be in, Vandy or Texas? Out of those 2, we'll make it simple. Just out of those 2, Vandy or Texas, who gets in?
You know I'm Diego Pavia guy, but Texas beat Vandy.
Texas has 3 wins in the top 15. Only problem is Texas also has 3 losses, whereas Vandy only has 2, and they're in the same conference. But Vandy doesn't have any staple wins, really.
Vandy's 2 losses are who?
Vandy's losses? Alabama,
and Georgia, right?
Was it Georgia? Did they even play Georgia? Who was Vandy's other loss? Somebody in chat.
Alabama and Texas.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, duh. Well, we're dumb. Yeah, Alabama and Texas. Those are pretty
Those are 2 damn good losses.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and plus, you also got to think Texas did beat Vandy, but Texas was at home and they only won by 3. It's not like they dominated.
Yeah, and Texas lost to fucking Florida, who's horrible. They lost to Ohio State, which is not a bad loss at all.
By 7 points.
And then they lost to Georgia, who got smacked. So realistically, wow, I would like to see Texas and Vandy to play to get into the playoffs.
That would be fucking good.
Play in. Archie Manning, Diego Pavia, you know how many fucking eyes would be on that bitch again? Just one game.
It's such a wild thing. So I agree with Maddie. I say Texas, and that's coming from somebody who I don't fucking like Texas. I don't want them in there. But yeah, I mean, they got 3 top.
I said it. I think Texas too. And Diego Pavia is my fucking favorite player in college football, but I just think Texas.
But let me tell you what I think. I think Texas does not get in.
Huh?
I think Texas doesn't get in. I don't think Texas.
Think they do from what we've heard. I don't think so either. No. I don't think so either. So, but.
Man, the guy who was just complaining about being undefeated, not making the team, now he thinks a 3-team loss would be in the playoffs. Crazy.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I want the best teams, and like Texas is.
Yeah, but Texas got smacked by Georgia.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't see that coming. I lost money on that. I had Texas plus 3.5 first half. So I don't know why I'm sitting here talking all this Texas shit, because I've lost a good amount of money on Texas. I've won the team total against Arkansas. They let me down so fucking much. So Vandy, man. And Vandy, all I do is win money on Vandy. What the fuck, man? See, that's what happens when you start losing, But I just think, like, I'm looking at, like, the playoff, like, they want to sell Arch, and Arch has looked damn fucking good of late. So
what happens if Alabama loses to Georgia? Do they still get in? Or are they now a 3-loss team that doesn't get in because they played a conference champion? I mean, what the fuck? It's such a wild scenario with all these teams this year.
Yeah, it really is.
Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears.
Yeah.
Georgia is owned by Alabama. Alabama owns Georgia.
Okay. So you think Bama wins, and we don't have to have the conversation?
Yep, you don't need the points. Take the money line.
Ooh, okay. All right. See, we got a graphic for that one too. So should I put up the Monday Night Football graphic?
We only got 10 retweets on fucking on X right now. Let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. We're talking all things sports here, a little bit of everything. Playoffs here, college football. But let's get, come on, 10. That's super light. That's super light, bro.
Yeah, take a second to spark your bowl, relight your joint, and go hit that retweet button.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Stephen Harrison in the building. Good to see you, my friend. Stacks said I retweeted. Well, 1 of 10. God damn, our percentage is low. You know, I said on Ski Show, there's only 15%. Oh shit. My bad. I hit the Twitter thing. I said only 15% of the people watching are actually real, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, you know. Because you get on Skis, we get over 2K and we get about 300 likes. Here we get about 100 likes on 1,000 views. So there's 10% real people actually watching the show.
Or
so
some people just don't hit the like.
10%, hey, you 10%ers, I fuck with y'all. Stacks, Justin McKelvey, Matty Ice, Big Hundo, definitely 10%. My God, 10%ers, man. Let's go. Let's see.
And I dropped the link in the chat to make it easier for everyone. They can just click that link and hit retweet.
And if you don't have X, if you don't have a Twitter account, just hit the like button. Maybe send it to a friend, a family member. Send it to that one motherfucker that owes you money, because we getting paid. Believe that. Believe that. Today we're gonna get paid. NBA, I got some for your ass, and we win it. We win it. Let's get to best bets here. Actually, before we do that, time seems to fly when we start watching. Stephen Harrison, I appreciate you, homie. Definitely a 10%er, my dude. Razor sharp picks. It's always nice to have you back in the saddle, my friend. I believe there's no Razor's Edge though. I did hear that. Is that correct?
Yeah, I haven't made any bets yet today. Couple games I'm looking at though. I will talk about those real quick. In the NBA, I was looking at the Pacers plus the points. I think that's too many. Getting 6.5.
My bad.
And in the NFL game tonight, my numbers are telling me you got to take the Giants and the under, but I like the opposite. So I got to handicap this one more. I like the over. I'm usually an under guy, but I like the over. Last time we took an over, we got screwed, bent over, and it was embarrassing. We had the Washington game over 49 or over 50, and it landed on 49. We lost by a point, and they kneeled it on 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, 3rd and goal, 4th and goal. They kneeled it. We lost the over. But I lean the over in this one. I think there's going to be points. Giants can't stop the run, which I think is going to open up the passing game, and May might have himself at night. So I like Patriots and over. My numbers are the opposite, so I got to dig a little deeper and come up with something that has value. If not, I'll just pass. I don't have to bet it. It is Monday night, but that doesn't mean you have to bet it. There's a lot more games going on.
There you go. A little knowledge.
Follow our guy at Razor Sharp Picks. So if he does get on something, he'll let y'all know via X, so, and become a member, man. Support the movement. Be sure you're checking out our guy over on Racing with Razor on his YouTube channel as well. If you don't do the ponies, just get in, drop a like, share the video. It's just support our guy, putting in a lot of work. Razor, we appreciate you, my man. Not forcing it as well, not faking the funk, like our guy Daby Cab tried to point the. I think he tried to say I do that. I don't know what the fuck, man. But we appreciate you, Razor. You got anything to say to the people before you slide out, my friend?
Appreciate you guys as always. Best day of the week, Medicate Monday. Make sure you follow me on all platforms at Razor Sharp Picks, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. You name it, I got it. I'll be live tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for Racing with Razor. And we got 2 new shows over on the Razor Sharp Picks Network. We got Racing with Gas Station Sushi on Saturdays and Racing with Johnny Gilpatrick on Sundays. So we are now covered Monday through Sunday with horse racing. So if you want to win some money, got any questions, jump in the chat and we'll help you out. Appreciate you, fellas.
Sushi on the team? Oh, shit. Nice. My friend, salute.
Cheers,
Here
guys.
comes the Razor Dash.
Recognize, motherfucker.
We lose Razor Dutch, but we got our guy Wham Bam back there ready to rock. And since NBA is going to be, the leading component of our bets today, who better to have back there ready to roll with us on a Medicate Monday?
Yeah, man. California. Hey, shout out to T too with the Christmas shit. I just kind of noticed it now that it's just me and you on screen. That's just pretty dope. That's
Yeah, pretty
dope.
cool.
Happy birthday to T's mom too. He said his Cab doesn't believe it's your mom's birthday today, but I do, T.
That is not what I said. That's not at all what I said. I do think that it is his mom's birthday, actually.
No.
I don't think.
believe you, T. I believe you. Appreciate you for
I
saying
do think it's his mom's birthday. I don't think he's going to brunch for her birthday, which is not what he said, but I mean, it's real early.
Hey, well, while you're calling our producer a liar, why don't you grab that
It's
donation?
something every other week, bro.
Why don't you grab the donation graphic for the beautiful young lady who starts off the December right with 5 Pub Sports Radio memberships. Kristen, yes, you are a blessing to all. We appreciate you here at Pub Sports Radio. And of course, you are always welcome right here on the session, lady. And you need to maybe come on the session, spark one. All right. Salute to you, Kristen. Happy holidays.
Where is it?
This one's
Got
for
it.
you, young lady.
Yo, I see the 5 people in there that got the gifted membership from Kristen. First off, make sure and say thank you. Second, all we ask is if you get a membership, renew it. Support what we're doing here. It's the reason this channel stays alive. We don't sell you guys our bets or anything. So all our content is funded off of what you guys decide to help with. So thank you guys. And Kristen, much love.
Yeah, you're a real one, Kristen. And also pay it forward. Now this is the season, right? This is the season where it comes back. Karma's a real. So pay it forward and it comes back. So, so if you get gifted, you could give someone else as well. But we do ask that you renew it and don't be a cheap motherfucker. Simple. But yeah, man, let's go to California.
I think you misunderstood us. I think he got upset here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and bring him. I think you misunderstood us. I think we both said we think that they should, but they're not going to. I don't think that they will.
California, the underboss of Who Banging Sports Talk. You can find our guy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, talking a little bit of the association. Not only here on Pub Sports Radio, but on our guy Ski Profits channel as well. Our guy, your guy. The motherfucking Wham talk. Let's go.
Need to talk to you. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Yeah.
My people, what's good? Shout out to Christian right there. Appreciate you for that. And shout out to my guy Stacks in there. Razor sharp picks. Our people up in here. Abel, what's up with the good people? MMA locker room. My dog, he calls me. Hey, is that Vince Staples? Shout out to the Vince Staples show, second season.
Look at Vince Staples. All this shit.
Vince Staples show on Netflix, y'all. Go tune into that. Shout out to that.
Hey, Vandy or Texas in the playoffs, Wham?
You said what, bro?
Vandy, you're the last decision for the last team. Vandy or Texas in the playoffs?
Vandy or Texas?
8-3, or one team has 3 losses, one team has 2 losses. But
I'm gonna tell you this:
3 losses beat the team with 2 losses.
I am a conspiracy theorist. I put my 10 hat on when it needs to be on.
Texas is gonna make it in some way, somehow.
Texas is going to fucking get in. I know Vandy deserves it. 2 years in a row being great better. Like you've been betting on Vandy for 2 years. You've been getting cash. Shout out to Dutch.
Yeah.
Been the main guy there, but I hate to say, hook 'em, man. Damn.
There it is, though. Matty Ice said, or wait, not Matty Ice. It was Kong. He said, "How y'all keep forgetting about Miami?" That's what I'm saying, man. They got such a tough job. And like, what if Duke wins the ACC championship? And if Virginia does win, God, whoever gets like Virginia is so bad, man. They're so bad. This thing is so.
Asking me those 2 questions.
Yeah, this thing is so fucked. My bad to drop it like that right away. But what up, Wham?
That's cool, bro. Well, man, shout out to you, Cab, man. Happy holidays to you and your family, my brother. Shout out to T's mom. Happy birthday to T's mom, man. Shout out to that. And yeah, man, spreading love. Shout out to my brother Dutch. It seems like we ain't got no OG show today, so the NBA that y'all getting today is gonna be special for y'all today for sure. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Good thing I still need another day after ski bust my ass again. Hey, man.
Were you betting ski or the books? What you mean? What happened? What do you mean ski?
I almost coughed right there.
I need this motherfucker in the chat for me to even talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't see him. I don't see ski. He's in the man, yeah, it's always against the books, but it's friendly fire, homie. It's friendly fire. And let's just say, I motherfucker blasted me the last 2 times. And Friday night hurt. Wednesday, I deserved it. Friday, I'm still wondering how did this motherfucker get a phone call? How in the world did that happen? But trying to move on. I don't know how Detroit lost that game, though, Wham Bam. I mean, I just don't know.
Oh my God.
I mean, Orlando shot 16% from the 3-point line. I mean, they lost it. I mean, what? All right, let's just move on.
It's a new day. They play today. They do play today. They're big favorites today against the Hawks. We don't got to talk about it right now just yet, but that's a good game to talk about right there. Because
big favorite, right?
Big favorite.
You know what's crazy is, I tread lightly on the weekends, but on Saturday, I'm like, how in the world is Detroit getting 3 against Miami? And then I'm like, how in the world is the Indiana Pacers getting 3.5 at home against Chicago? I'm just like, what am I not seeing here? Both teams clearly, they won outright. You know what I mean? They won outright. I'm just like, what am I not seeing here, Wham? I thought it was like, this shit don't make sense to me. And both were clear winners. So I stayed away, didn't bet them either. Just kind of, been running, like I said, I've been running very under par of late. So dummying it down. Our guy Razor Sharp Picks, if you heard at the end, did say he leans Indiana Pacers. I have 2 bets today. It's the Indiana Pacers, or one of them plus 6.5. I'm looking at Nembhard over 16.5 points. Had 32 earlier in the week, or about a week and a half ago against these boys. I want to attack Mitchell and Garland. They can score, but they're not playing no fucking defense, right? And he had 18 with Hallie having 31 on the court before in the previous matchup. Nembhard had averaging 17 on the year. I think he easily gets over 16.5. But I love Indiana here. I think they live to win. You got Cavaliers in a back-to-back situation. Played a tough basketball game against the Boston Celtics yesterday. Now traveling to Indiana, who we talked about it on the OG show. We have the graphic too, I think, bro, if you want to throw it up there for me. But we have the Indiana Pacers graphic.
Yeah, I got you. I got to move us around a bit. I just got a text from our guy, Spoon, too, man. Shout out to Spoon. I want to be where you are, man. He sent me a picture. He's got a drink, and it looks like he's on a cruise ship or something. He said I was going to stop by if the internet wasn't acting up. We'd love to see that ship.
Yeah, right through Spoon. We ain't seen Spoon in a minute. Shout out to our guy. But Indiana Pacers obviously losing November 21st, guys. So what, like 10 days ago, they lost to Cleveland. As a 14-point underdog, they did cover, though, losing by 11. I just think they're playing better basketball right now at the crib. Good situational spot. Live to win the game, and we're getting 6.5 at minus 105. And they have beat them 3 out of the last 4. But who's been on the court? But McConnell's back running the show from the bench. You got Benedict Mathurin getting back in the mix. Also, obviously Siakam doing his thing, and then I mentioned Nembhard. So I think Indiana's tough. They covered for us in Toronto. They covered for us at home against Detroit, I believe. Indiana's bet on right now with Rick Carlisle running the show. So give me the 6.5. It's good money. Nembhard, strong lean. I'll let you know if I make that official. Talk to him, man.
Yeah, something's wrong with the Cavs to me. I think something's wrong. A lot of guys coming in and out to play. I think you are getting the Indiana Pacers in a good situation here early, too, because they're 4-1 ATS in the first half over the last 5 games. I think that is a good spot. Oh, those 5 games, those are the games that my boy was talking about. This is a revenge game. They played in Cleveland I think last week, 109-120. Cleveland was able to win this game. Cleveland's pretty much trashed though recently, man. You know what I mean? They beat the Clippers. They beat the Indiana Pacers. Like you said, the Pacers been playing a lot better since that game they played there. So I think this is a good quick revenge match for the Pacers. I agree with you. I think the earlier spot with the Pacers is where I would be looking to be betting here with the Pacers in the first half. Like I said, 4-1 ATS in the first half, last 5 games. I think that's a continued trend for the Pacers here.
Yeah, like that out of the bong. Smoking backwood roaches out of the bong. Yeah, damn. Him in my locker room. Whew. For real? You might have to come on the show and show us. He might have to come on the show and show us that one.
Man, matter of fact, keep that over there, bro. If you out there doing that,
he's choking like a motherfucker.
That ain't a winner's mentality. That's not winner's mentality.
We don't want to see
that shit up.
You're right. We don't want to see that. You're right. Good thing we got Wham on the show to keep us right, man.
Fuck, I'm muted. I still want to see it.
That man, you choking like a motherfucker. I don't want to see nobody down that bad. Oh man, you know what I mean? You're right, Wham. That's something I'll be like, look at this motherfucker smoking. Hey, that is choky as can be. You know, I used to have shout out to the roaches though, because I used to have the fucking I used to have the Hennessy bottle, right? I used to have the Hennessy bottle, and I would do the fit. I'll fill that bitch up, and then I was like, oh no, they get hella moldy at the bottom. So then I started doing the pint, right? Doing the pint and filling it up with roaches. And then it's whenever drought season hits, and then drought, and then you just rolling it all in. The whole pint is filled of fucking roaches, and you just start rolling roach blunt.
Let's say though, we all like not we all.
That's real smoker shit.
You know, when you were younger, when I was younger, and funds were different, right? I know we've all rolled roach blunts before.
For sure, bro. Like there's
but I'm unraveling mines though. I'm not rolling.
Oh, so you're not rolling the roach blunt.
I'm unraveling that shit, y'all. Come on.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell no. No, I got my little bro right there unraveling every single one, and then I roll that bitch up.
Unravel yours.
I'm like,
you're not rolling the lazy roach blunt where you smoke like 7 blunts in a row.
Golly.
I mean, some of that shit when you would have a whole fifth. Got a whole fifth of Henny full of roaches. When you got to the bottom, that shit would be so nasty. Your stomach would hurt so bad. But Justin, everybody know about drought season. You know, when it's droughty, summertime, can't get them packs in. Shit, bro. You smoke. We break out that fucking Hennessy bottle and we getting high as a motherfucker. So you don't leave that couch for a minute. Smoking a pack.
Man, God bless the landscape, man. I ain't never been that down bad. I'll just stop smoking. Shit, fuck it.
Living in California your whole life must be nice.
Oh, well, hey. I was in Arkansas too, but you know what I'm saying? I wasn't smoking there. So, hey, shout out to that.
Wham was a late smoker. Was a late start.
I started like 17 too. I started
I'm telling y'all, man, I was smoking at 12. Wham is a hell of a late weed smoker. 17. Yeah, so he probably like 20. It took him a little while to even become. When would you say you were like an official like pothead?
It started early, dog. I ain't gonna lie, because I had a plug from the jump, like some cake. So it was like I had the best weed on the block as a person just starting too.
Yeah.
So it was like people want to smoke with me. Then I realized how powerful or how currency it could have been used, and I started doing. You know, I guess I was a pothead because I was hanging out with potheads. You feel what I'm saying? So like shit, like you were saying, like we was making. So you know the little cord to your cable, and you plug it up to the back of the TV or something like that, the little white cable. We'll take that cord out, right? We'll screw it onto like a Gatorade bottle to like a top, like put a little hole in there, and that'll be like the bong part where you putting your roaches at, and then there'll be like a little cap right there. We'll put a hole in on the side of the damn, a little hole on the side of the damn Gatorade bottle. Put a little water, ice. Got a little bong right there, kill a little roach killer. I've been doing that from the jump, so I guess I've been like, what I'm saying, I've been like a real smoker type shit. Like I've been doing like
gravity hits was probably the highest I got when I was younger, outside of just smoking like back-to-back blunts. But I remember sitting up off a gravity hit, like I was like 14 in the basement. You know what for those that don't know what gravity is, like a bucket water, a 2-liter, and a fucking bowl on top. You bring that shit down. You don't need much weed either, so that's you know what I mean. And I set up off that futon. You know how them futons too would be like lean back. Boy, but I stood up and fell right back down. Never happened to me.
We need somebody
right to sleep type shit.
Those fucking
I was like,
weed
whoa,
guns.
that's
It's like a leaf blower for Pubblepalooza.
What's that?
Oh, like a leaf blower. That's crazy.
You've seen them like whiz.
I think it's hell of a waste, bro.
Why did I just say sponsor? Oh, because that would be their weed, not mine. They can do that.
Yeah, but that shit just seems like. Now, what I would like to do is everybody put like 2 grams or even an eighth of all exotic, right? Everyone bring up the best eighth they got, and then we put it in like a raw, not the crazy one, but like.
Yeah, they've got them all sizes. You can go.
You know, like one I know that I think we could roll and make good stuff it.
But you know how I roll, Dutch. I be not trying to pass it around, passing weed. People be eating ass nowadays. It's just kind of like.
No, you're right. You're right,
hard, bro. It's kind of hard.
I just think it would be dope.
Especially in San Antonio, you're not trying to get drunk. You're not trying to get COVID again.
No, but it don't need to be fucking 15 people. Like you put, you have 5 people, like us 3, and like one other ski or something. You know what I mean? Like everybody put in an eighth of some exotic. Like not everyone even is gonna put up an eighth.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, anyone can roll some. And, you know, like last time we were in fucking in San Antonio, everyone caught we spoke with like 20 different people. Everybody caught COVID. But yeah, everybody have like an eighth, and it's like it's like the bomber's fucking joint. Because if you go too big, the shit don't smoke right. You know what I mean? That's most. I've already.
You have to keep lighting.
Look at Khan's clips. He said guilty as charged. He be eating ass. Look, I believe it.
Guilty as charged. Hey man. Say Indiana Pacers.
Look, give them the great. Yeah, everyone's coming around to it. B-Lee said,
That's funny as fuck.
No, if you're smoking with us, you can't be an ass eater.
Nah, man. Cause that's what I said, bro. I just spoke to myself, bro. It's all good.
Let's get to our guys. More clips in the chat holding us down. Let's get to his video, man. Let's get to a best bet video. Nothing official for you here in this one, Wham Bam. I am on the Indiana Pacers plus 6.5.
I'm close to pulling the first half though. You say you are already on the first half?
No, full game. Indiana Pacers 6.5.
Yeah, I like the first half.
I just think Indiana's just playing grimy ball right now. They had the slowest start probably in Rick Carlisle's history. You know
what? You could lock me in for that. I lock in Indiana +4 first half. That's what I'm going.
Love that. Love that. Carl can't never hit my blunt. I'm not gonna lie though. Shout out to my boy Carl. Like the best way to do it is just roll up your own.
That's fucked up.
It'd be like here, like for instance, like I throw a Wham a plane or like a fat gram to roll up, and then Wham throw me something. Like that's right. Do it. We all stay healthy. You know what I mean?
Yo, Kong went to the hospital the other day. I mean, he's sick, and he said no wonder. He said, "Yo, that shit's funny as fuck."
Him putting a chocolate donut hole in there is crazier. You crazy for that, Kong?
Bro,
that's
stop
nasty. That's nasty, bro.
It was like, did I just see a fucking donut hole?
I ain't gonna be able to eat chocolate donuts ever again.
That's still delicious, bro. My favorite one is the Devil's Food donuts. Those bitches hit. Devil's Food donuts, cake donuts, bro.
Yeah, them cake donuts is fire.
Devil's Food ones with the chocolate nuts on it, bro. Cold.
Cake donuts. Fat boy status. I already told. That's funny. I already told wifey. I was like, man, Christmas. I want a box of fucking Krispy Kreme, bro. I'm like, you know. What I mean?
Ooh, that sounds fire.
MMA locker room's tired of thinking about asshole getting eaten.
There's no protein in donuts. You know what? Nasty Nate. I do eat my donuts. I chase my donuts with a protein shake. You know what I mean? But at some point,
that's a wild thing to do.
You're high as fuck, and that Krispy Kreme donuts over there, you already had the protein for the day, you know. But if I mean donuts in the morning, you best believe I'm having like a fucking protein shake with it, you know. But at night, that's a different story. If I creep up on that bitch around 10:30, and they're still, I'll kill that motherfucker and drink some cold water. Maybe some Fairlife milk though. Cold milk is good with donuts too.
Razor said, "Look at his picture. He's eyeing some ass in his picture. Look at his picture." All right, let's get to his best bet now. That is enough. MMA's right.
One of the ass eaters' best bet, my boy Concept. We know what's going on. I watch on the corner of his mouth though, man. He might have a little bit of residue on there.
Happy Medicate Monday. Kong's Clips in the building. Finally got my fucking voice back, so I'm going to use it today to give you a beautiful play in college football. Had a killer weekend, plus 16.78 units of profit. Hit the 2-unit parlay. This first play I'm going to give you guys, if you hate money, ignore what I'm about to say. Bet number 1, Texas Tech, minus 11.5. Available as of right now, Sunday night, on ESPN Bet. I'm telling you right now, this number's good through 14. Go bet Texas Tech. I have Texas Tech right now minus 10.5 for 2 units. I have Texas Tech minus 12.5 for 2 units. I have Texas Tech minus 11.5 for 4 units. That is on ESPN Bet. Go check it out. A couple more conference championship games that I am attacking with nothing close to what I'm betting on Texas Tech. That is the money spot this week. Alabama money line in the SEC championship playing Georgia. I think Alabama gets it done for the second time this season against Georgia. Too powerful of an offense. And Georgia, their defense is lacking. I think it's a high-scoring game, but I think Alabama gets it done. ACC championship, I'm on Virginia, minus 2.5, playing Duke. That is, you're laying a little juice there, minus 122. The Alabama spot on the money line is a plus 115 spot. I think Virginia gets it done. Chandler Morris is playing lights out right now. Big Ten championship, I am on Indiana, plus 5.5, playing Ohio State. Ignore the rest of it. Bet Texas Tech this week. Go get some money. Appreciate you guys for having me. Happy holidays, Kong. I'm out.
Man, shout out to our guy Kong, man. Y'all in the chat are fucking killing me. And shout out to our guy Jimmy the Bag. He is backstage now with us, Dutch, and he asked in the chat, he said, we eating ass in here or what, fellas? Yeah, so he said, I don't know if I should take this guy's picks this week. He said he doesn't know if you can have your picks anymore after the ass eating stuff.
Hey, I was
doing it last week.
Units, that's pretty fucking damn good. Shout out to our guy.
Damn near every bet, I think.
Very confident in Texas Tech. He has been cashing off of Texas Tech. He has been on Texas Tech all year, guys. So pay attention.
And for those who,
he's ever made.
There were a few people who questioned the 2-unit parlay because, last year he started the first 4 shows cashing it, which is wild. Mm-hmm. Because the first few weeks it was struggling, but that's twice now he's cashed it out of the last 3 or 4 weeks, Kong. So that's you only got to cash a handful of those to make it worth what he's doing. So shout out to him for hitting another one.
Yeah, finishing the season strong like we knew he would. Remember last year over 100 units in college football. Big hundo showing out again. And Texas Tech, man, I'm going to be on that. I'm going to tell that he's been cashing on it a lot. I looked at that number, thought it was big against BYU, but every number Texas Tech has been big, and they cover every fucking one. So shout out to our guy, Big Hundo. Also liking Alabama. We'll talk about that against the Georgia. Took a money line. And Virginia against Duke and ACC. What is this fucking college basketball, I guess, man? This shit is ridiculous. But appreciate you, my dude. Now let's go north, man. Let's go north. We got some NFL to talk about. We got some NHL to talk about. We might even talk a little bit more association. But I've given you what I want to give you today, and that's the Indiana Pacers. That to me is clearly the best look on the board by a long shot. But let's go across the border. The leader of the Low Bag Nation. You can find our guy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, right here on Post Sports Radio and live shows Sunday morning here, doing big things in the NFL. Tuesday nights, a must-watch Bankroll Blitz with our guy Touchdown Troy and Jimmy the motherfucking Bag. Let's go.
It was all a dream.
Show me the money!
What's up, fellas? Man, so many of these Medicate Mondays where I start out the week. The week begins here on Medicate Mondays. I'm hungover and feeling rough. Not today. Okay. Feeling good. I drank last night, but for some reason, just floating today. And I'm happy to be here with you guys, man. Dutch Boy, Fresh, Daby, Cab, Wham, Bam, 3000. All great cappers in the chat. Kristen, Justin, Dizzy, Chris, Just Lucky, Kong, MMA Locker Room. Great to see everybody, man. How you guys feeling?
You know, we're doing good. I know you saw the chat. You know, the chat's acting up a little bit. Got a little chocolate donut conversation in there, as Wham likes to call it now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. Shout out to Nasty Nate, been vibing with us. Chris Warren in the building. Abel A. We'll get a Sesh parlay. We will before we get off the show. Let's each one of us four give our best bet. I can tell you right now, it's the Indiana Pacers. Clearly for me, but we will get one from Cab, Jimmy, and Wham Bam. That's a 4-piece for the Sesh parlay. Hopefully we can start off them December right for all our real ones that support the Chefs and Post Sports Radio. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Jimmy, how was your weekend, my friend? How did the NFL treat you yesterday? How was the live stream? Broncos, fucked around, but find a way to win. We find a way to win.
Yeah, it was floating, feeling good. Not hankering for ass though. Right now, not interested in ass. Ron Crawford, NHL Play of the Day, Flyers, huge market move towards the Penguins. Very uncomforting. I'd planned to be on the Flyers too. It was a strong week, man. I was on the Commanders. The cap, the more eloquent, and I've been talking about this with a few different cappers, the more eloquent your cap is, when it sounds so beautiful, it almost sounds like you're selling a used car, you're going to have a negative ROI, and I've noticed that the more beautiful the cap sounds, the more I want to fade the shit out of it. And this cap was so easy to me. And we talked about it on the show. I was like, I'm just going to let the market tell me what to do. If it goes to 6.5, 7, we know it should be Broncos and Broncos double result. If it goes down to 5.5, then you have to bet the Commanders. It was the same thing with the Bengals when Flacco was announced in and Burrow was out. The exact same thing. The market didn't make any sense. The market knows best. So it was such an ugly cap. It was like, look, I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to let the market dictate my action. And that's what it did. So it was a strong week. I went 8-2 on unders yesterday. So we're all moving in the right direction. Moving in the right direction
on those, right?
Say what, my man?
You doubled down on your unders first half full game.
It's helping enormously. Because I'm not splitting a unit, so I need to have real conviction. So I was going to be on the unders in Washington, Denver, but I just didn't have the conviction. I would have gone 1-1 or whatever, but it's really helping. The double up is helping so much. It's helping in basketball too.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like that. I like the confidence of and reading the game. It's like if you like the full game, why not the first half? And it's just attacking the game. The real impressive thing, Jim, is the fact that you do it on multiple games. I think it's dope to do it on one game and I focus on one. You're doing it on multiple games, so pretty impressive. You and Touchdown Troy, Bankroll Blitz Tuesday nights. A lot of work put in, and it's nice to see the results. So good stuff. Keep it going. And we got a hell of a game here tonight. I don't know if I call it a hell of a game, but I mean, the more I look at it, the more I feel like there's money to be made. I haven't heard from our guy Cab in this situation here, but I don't know. Jackson Dart back over 28.5 rushing yards. I know you cashed on.
I was already gonna tell you guys that that's what I will probably be on, and I just wanted to talk about it. But 28.5. Look at it's long in every game. I mean, and sacks. It's not college. Sacks don't go against you. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. I'm on it. Fuck it. I haven't even bet it yet, but I'm about to. I'm gonna finish rolling this joint, and then I'm betting that.
I was breaking down that. Do you have action on this NFL game tonight, Jim?
I do, and I'm uncomfortable with it. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable with it. I moved on the first half under and full game under on Tuesday, and then when I went on to the Boss Network, he was astonished that anybody would like. Kyle was astonished. He's on the over. He was astonished anyone would like the under in this matchup, and then Troy just moved on the first half over and full game over. So there's a lot of sentiment against me, in this spot.
Oh, we don't have the graphic for the NFL game? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No worries. No, it's all good. So there's a lot of people against me in this spot. One of the interesting things that has changed my capping a lot in football is just using Pro Football Focus's rankings rather than my rankings based on yards allowed or yards for or any of that stuff, taking myself out of the equation. And like Turnbuckle Tommy in our video for today's game, he's like, look, I think you've got it wrong. The Patriots have the best rush defense in the NFL. And maybe Pro Football Focus has it wrong, but they've got them ranked 21st. And that's a big gap.
From the best to 21st?
That's a big gap, And the thing, and what kept me off of the under in yesterday's game was two things. One, and again, it comes all from tracking action. My weather-related unders is my highest ROI in all of sports gambling. So the fact that it was nice weather there, now I'm just, average capper when it comes to unders. In good weather or indoors, I have no edge. That was one thing. And the other was that Pro Football Focus is telling me that, and you've talked about how the Broncos are about to break and they're on pace to break the NFL record for sacks, yet they're only ranked 9th. And the Broncos a pass defense here, which is, that we thought was going to be no flying zone 2. It's just middling. It's just middle of the road pass defense. And if the Broncos aren't going to dominate defensively, I couldn't bet an under. And here, I think that the Giants are going to be able to move the ball on the ground against the Patriots. And I believe in Pro Football Focus telling me that the Patriots have the worst rushing offense in the NFL. Now, you can say, look, my eyes tell me a completely different story and all that stuff, and that's valid. But I believe here, what I'm seeing here, and that is that it won't be easy for the Patriots to run the ball, and it won't be easy for them to defend the rush. I think there's going to be long drives. We know it's very cold, and I'm not. But anybody who's been watching the Giants play know that overs are cashing nonstop. So, young bold Dirk says, why uncomfortable public on the over, and the line has moved down a point. I think that you're always going to be uncomfortable when you have colleagues on the other side of you. Like if you knew pre-flop that Kyle and Troy are going to be on the over, would you then want the under? Well, you'd have to have serious conviction on the under, and I don't know if I have that here. I don't feel like this has moved at all personally. So, the look ahead was 46.5, and then it reopens at 48. But this has been 46.5 for 7 days. So the 48 might have been wrong, but I don't feel like the 46.5 is wrong. And here we have 54% of tickets on the over and 63% of cash on the under. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about my action here.
So do you think, let me ask you this. Shout out to Troy dropping his knowledge in the chat. We see you, my dude. Cashville Rican in the building. Good to see you, my friend.
I bet that way while we're talking. I took the 27.5 at -112.
Okay, nice. I see 28.5, so that's a good number. 27.5. I was looking at this stand. I was like Dart, but here's what I think. And I want to ask Jim. Our guy calling clips like Jackson Dart anytime touchdown. It's hard for me to bet it though. After I heard that he listens to Taylor, all he listens to is Taylor fucking Swift. So I'm like, it was a sign. Like, do I really want to press the button on this motherfucker? But I don't think he gonna. I mean, that's what I heard today. Okay, I'm like, good gosh. Yeah, I'm like, all you listen to is Taylor Swift. What kind of gay ass shit is that?
Dutch is still coming around to the fact that the internet lies, though. So
no, it's literally him talking. He says it. It's him. Him saying it. And
well, people troll too, Dutch. There's no way that's fucking true.
He's saying it to Scotabo, like all he listens to is Taylor Swift. And
he's trolling, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, there's no fucking way that's what he's listening to before he plays football.
He looks like a Swiftie, though, kind of, no?
I don't know. Back
to the question, Jim. I don't think that he's going to be able to throw the ball against this Patriots defense. Now, you talked a little bit about the run defense, But the receivers, the lack of receivers, in my opinion, for the Giants is why I like the rushing pop for Dart even more. I think they're going to be one-dimensional. I don't think they're going to be able to throw. I don't think they have the receivers. I think the secondary is good enough to definitely make it tough on this kid Jackson Dart, who's just now coming back, obviously, off his injury as well. So you have that factor in.
Concussion protocol, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have.
That's why I'm not worried about his. I'm on it. Yeah.
So what do you? I mean, is that factoring in the under here? Because you
absolutely, you're right. Absolutely, that 5th ranked pass defense from the Patriots. Now we've seen Wandale go off of late, but you have just the corner for that in Christian Gonzalez. So
fucking Winston magic. I swear that dude's fucking unbelievable sometimes. But he has put up numbers. But I just think their receivers are not good. They don't have an elite tight end. I mean,
you got anything on this one?
This Patriots defense should make it very, very tough. The weather, I don't know what the weather's like, but it can't be too nice there. Night game. I think the Patriots are going to make it real tough for this kid Jackson Dart. Which should favor the under in your opinion? Talk to him, Wham Bam.
Yeah, I'm on both teams to score in the first quarter here, plus 140. I think that there is going to be a little bit filling each other out early in this game. I do think that the boy Jackson Dart coming back, he's big time. Both of these quarterbacks are going to get showcased early. I think the defense will kick in later on, though. So I think I agree. I don't know necessarily about the total, you know what I'm saying? But I do think there's some guys that's going to get to the end zone here that I do have my eye on as far as touchdown scores. I like Theo Johnson. I like his over 2.5 receiving yards in the first quarter, too. I like Theo Johnson a lot in this game. I think he gets in a touchdown at plus 270, and then I do like Tracy Jones too. I think a lot what our guy Jim was talking about with the run game with the Giants. I think they're gonna run the ball too. They don't want to rush Jackson Dart all crazy in there. I think they're gonna run the ball. So I like Tracy Jr. Too. I haven't locked him in. But I do have Theo Johnson anytime touchdown, and I do have both teams to score in this game right here, plus 140. Both teams to score in the first quarter.
One thing that I like all of that, Mr. Heat liking Theo Johnson. I like where you're at. One interesting thing is so I did the last weather report for these games on Sunday morning. It's much colder. I'm shocked that much colder. So there's something's changed in the weather. So it'll be like 26 Fahrenheit kickoff, 27 Fahrenheit.
It's cold here. It's cold here in Vegas. It's cold. I was thinking it's got to be cold as fuck there. Yeah, man. I'm with you there, Jim. I lean to the under, but I don't know. Like the Pats going into a bye as well. How do the Pats not just smack these motherfuckers? They still? I got to do a little more research into who's all in on that D line. How many for the Giants? They got all their D linemen back.
Well, it's Kayvon Thibodeau has missed 2 straight games. He's the biggest issue here. I'll pull up the injury report from yesterday's show right now. But the both teams are dealing with injuries, and this is the Patriots game before the bye too. Some teams handle it very differently. You'll see some teams like the Chargers the week before the bye, lose by 30 in Jacksonville. And then the 49ers really manned up and showed a ton of character.
I think Variable is – I love me some Variable, bro. I really like this motherfucker. And, I would imagine that he wants to go into this to this bye off a W, and his boys want to as well. But that's not saying are they going to cut. It's not questioning me if they win the game. We're talking about covering the spread. You know what I mean?
Well, the big story. There's another big story here that's interesting in the story, and I was listening to it on American radio this morning. So yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau out for New England. Their left tackle and left guard Will Campbell and Jared Williams are out.
Yeah, and
that's going to hurt them. And those were the injuries to the New England offensive line was what's. But here's the big story that they're talking to American radio all day. American radio is that if Drake May has a big game here, he's the favorite to win the MVP. He's going to take it over from Stafford. Right now, it's like a plus 105 Stafford, plus 120 Drake May, like plus 1100 Dak situation. So there is quite a bit of pressure on Drake May, who's been spectacular. But there's pressure on him here. There's pressure on the Patriots here before their bye. I've been staring at the Patriots double result all week and haven't pressed the button yet.
So
I like the Patriots, bro.
After breaking this down, you like the Patriots, Wham?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just like you said, like this is one of those games where you kind of just gotta just trust what you've seen so far. And I'm not trying to outsmart myself. I think the Patriots are the play here. And I think I should be on them. That's what I'm saying to myself right here. So I kind of when Jim says the double results, I kind of agree with him. I think I want to do the first half first, and then I want to come in with the full game. But yeah, I like the Patriots, bro. And
I would want this to close at 7.5. The look ahead was 7.5. It reopened at 7 at a pick 'em. So it reopened right where it is right now. But it was 7.5 for what 72 hours. No, it's still strong at 7. Like it's not like we're hitting the 6.5, 6 range.
I think. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying, if this was a 7.5 right now, Wham, I would probably say, "Oh, I'm going to bet the double result."
I was
gonna say,
I like the result here. I like it. I think this is a nice little spot. But what I do like is, and after talking about it a little, is we talked about Jackson Dart. But why not Drake May over 21.5 rushing yards? With the trouble, we know he's mobile. He's shown when he has to run, he can definitely run. He had 22 last game with the offensive line issues. I could see May definitely getting over 21.5 rushing yards here. I think May's pretty good, man. He impresses me. He makes some bonehead decisions, but what young quarterback doesn't. He's well coached, and he kind of do a little bit of everything. So I think his mobileness will be shown tonight with the banged up offensive line. Which is huge. You can't be missing that much and not expect, some effect.
Well, I think from a game script, that's the better quarterback prop wise, because we know that there's going to be offensive line issues for the Patriots. We know the Giants' pass rush is their best defensive ability, so we know that the pass rush is going to be coming. He's going to have to step forward. He's going to have to move. There's going to be times where he's going to have to move forward immediately. And the only concern I have with the Jackson Dart is you have to think, Kafka's like, look, we need you for 10 years. We don't need you for one game. If you're going to leave the pocket, protect yourself. How would you not have that conversation with the kid?
The concussion thing to me is a negative. It makes me not want to press the button. Honestly.
Oh, you're wild for that, bro. Y'all are thinking wrong on that. Absolutely not. A hamstring injury or fucking maybe even a shoulder injury where you don't want to get a hit. He's a fucking football player. And he's hanging out with fucking Scattaboo. Like, what you really think he's going to be scared to? Yes,
I don't think he's scared at all. But I think the coaches are going to tell him
28.5 yards. There's no guarantee anybody gets anything. He only had 17 against Philadelphia and 11 against Denver, but he had 6 and 5 attempts there. His attempts have been there. Every other game he's covered this number for the most part, or every other game. Yeah, we'll just say that. I think he gets there regardless. The concussion won't affect it.
I always like the last game he played, he ran for 66. The game before this, he ran for 56. Now, he did have those 2 games with lower numbers, but if you see 3 of the last 5 games, he's run for over 56 yards and they put it 27.5. That scares me. Now, I respect that it doesn't scare you. I respect that. And yes, Jackson Dart is not afraid, but his coaches are. So if he gets another concussion, that's the 3rd concussion this year. Damn.
Nasty.
I mean, I like
after the Tua shit. Franchise quarterback, you kind of do want to hold it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's Troy saying Dart is the most design runs in the NFL. Like, he's a junkyard dog. I don't know if he's a junkyard dog yet. I shouldn't say that, but he certainly seems like
listening, motherfucker, junkyard dog. Man.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think that one means like, let me see.
But I think what Daby's talking about is right. Scattaboo in his ear. This guy wants to go out there and
Yeah, and
take over
unless
New
you
York.
guys are considering betting it, I don't want to hear it because I already bet it. So
I'm already like, fuck this guy now. Sorry, Cap. I'm off it.
I already bet it, so I don't need to hear anything else.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Fuck that dude.
Unless you're considering betting one way or the other. But other than that,
I'm gonna be betting Drake May over 21.5 rushing yards after this breakdown, because when we get on here and we break it down and Jim comes on and we actually listen to the chat and we all have a little bit of opinion, I think it's pretty easy to find a play. I definitely lean towards the Patriots from a side perspective, and I lean towards the under. But I think Drake May is going to be running the ball with the issues, the lack of running game, injuries on the team. With the best part of the Giants defense is them rushing him. So I just think, come on, at 21 he could get that on one run. So I'll over 21.5.
I shared a video with you, Wham. When we do the best bets, can you do the screen share for MMAs again? I'm sorry, man. T's not here. We got double up, by the way, Dutch, and he'll probably have action in this game as well.
Let's get the stacks. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get to stacks, and then we got the Goracle, and then we'll get bets in the NHL, I believe. You have NHL?
Yeah, did you even listen to what I just said? Did he hear what I just said?
Yeah, and then we're gonna double up, bro. Yeah, it takes time for him to load it up. Do I have to respond?
He's not loading up anything. He's just
Happy Cab. I heard you. All right.
Yeah, all right. So let's get to stacks, man. Shout out to our guy Stacks.
Is that what you want me to say? Huh? Let's go. Stacks. Justin McKelvey, Pittsburgh.
Stacks.
Daby, Dutch, Medicate family. What's up with y'all? Give y'all winners in back-to-back weeks. Let's try to make it 3 straight. We're going to be Bree. Going to the association. Give me Orlando Magic, Chicago Bulls, full game over 238.5. Got that at -112. That's going to be the Medicate play today. I'll put the stacks in the comments already this morning. But I like this play. 6 of the last 7 Magic games, and I got over. Recent form of these Bulls team, 2 of the last 3, they didn't give up 123 plus points. One of them teams was to the Pelicans. So, I think there's going to be points. Bulls are 6-3 to the over as the underdog. So, Magic gone over 6 of the last 7 games, period. I just like both of these teams, the way they play and they pace. So, Medicate play today over 238.5 in the Magic and the Bulls. And it's like the 3rd time I done took this, so I ain't doing it again, but I cannot remember what I'm smoking on, but I'll put it in the chat for y'all. But let's have a day.
Oh, boy.
His money.
Oh, yeah. What you guys got thoughts on that one? That's why I didn't just run the next one, because I figured y'all want to talk about the NBA
the Bulls
game.
can't stop nobody. I mean, we can run us for them, probably the Goracle, and get 110 on them. So, I'm not mad at that at all. Orlando's found a way to put it in the bucket, even without Banchero.
Was that a shot at us, Gorky, or the Bulls?
Definitely at you, because you're the biggest. Definitely at you, because Gorky's averaging, doubling everything you put up. Gorky's.
He wasn't here last week, Wham. Jimmy missed.
Definitely, you're the 5th man. All right, for sure.
Jimmy missed one of the fucking best shows from Dutch ever last week, Wham. Jimmy, you missed it last week.
I did see the clips.
I clipped it up for him.
I didn't get you.
I dropped it in the chat too.
What chat? I'm not even in a chat.
In the Sesh chat. It's the Sesh.
Hey, that's funny. Man. What you think about this over?
Yeah, I like the over too, bro. That's funny. You say that too, because I think I could pull that up next too. I like this over. You said it, man. They figure out a way to get the ball even without Banchero. And man, I expect it to be a up tempo spot in every Bulls game, because that's how they've been playing from the beginning of this season. So they expect that to be the case.
Yeah, MMA locker room. Yeah, most definitely. Them dreads look fresh. I like the look, Stacks. Like the look, my dude. Appreciate the hard work too, my man. Let's have a hell of a December, and let's keep it flowing, my man. Let's keep it flowing. Let's go north of the border. Reside next to our boy Jimmy with the Gorky's finest. Now, let's see Let's see how long this one is, Gorky. We love your work, my friend. We love your work, but let's see how long this one is. We appreciate you, my friend.
Fuck, I'm muted. I can see how long it is. You want to know or you want to be surprised?
Just surprise me because we're playing it no matter what.
England Patriots to win by 11 or more points at plus 130 is play number 1. Play number 2 and on take us to college football, the championship games of each and every league, so to speak. Gonna start Friday night with the Tulane Green Wave taking on the North Texas Mean Green. Okay, and the Mean Green being favored here is an absolute joke. That's why we're gonna jump on Tulane at plus 115 and take it to the bank. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're gonna continue Saturday with the parlay of game between Georgia and Texas Tech. We're gonna take that to the bank for plus 104 odds. Then we're gonna finish with Ohio State taking out Indiana in a dominant fashion, and we're gonna parlay that with Virginia from the ACC. Virginia took on Duke and declassified them less than 3 weeks ago, and I don't see that changing as long as Chandler Morris is under center for Virginia. Those are my plays, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to always follow Dutch Boy Fresh and Daby Cab as they give us the Sesh. And don't forget another thing. See you at the window, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Peace.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Gorky, man.
That was good. That was very good, Gorko. Appreciate you, Double G, Mr. $2.
He's making him nervous.
That was good. He gave us a lot of action in a short amount of time with a little bit of breakdown. That was a beautiful thing, my friend.
Love it.
Some nice action, some good solid picks there as well. Thinking Ohio State's just going to smack them down. Before we get to the bag and a little bit of what we do, maybe we talk a little bit of those 2 college football games. Let's double up Long Beach Finest. Wham, if we could do that with Wham Bam. Let's get.
So I'm gonna bring. Let me remember how to do this. I bring Wham up here. Oh, perfect! It does it for me. Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Run the clip. Hold on, Wham. Don't start it.
Double up.
Double up. 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up.
Hey, yo, Medicate Monday. It's only one thing to do out here. That's motivate, money to make, and stay medicated, man. Shout out to everybody watching this Pub Sports Radio, man. You guys tuned in to watch us, and, make sure you guys are making sure you guys are hitting that like and hitting that subscribe so you know when we go live. Now, look, man. Monday Night Football. Got you guys covered in a few props. Even got you in the NBA. I ain't got time to waste, so let's go ahead and get started so I can get you guys paid. All right, man, I'm taking Wan'Dale Robinson over 5.5 receptions. He's one of the more consistent wide receivers for the New York Giants. The bookies haven't really raised his point prop or his reception prop too high. Not point prop. You know where I'm going with it, though. Look, listen, and learn. Now, I like Trayvon Henderson in this spot, man. I'm taking him over 2.5 receptions. I'm taking him over 65 rushing yards and an anytime touchdown. Trifecta spot. Play him individually or parlay them all 3 and meet me at the window and let's get paid. Young Way Cool. Over 1.5 field goals. Hitting at an 80% clip. Bet you wouldn't thought you heard that. You just did. Now, you want more? Listen to the prop shop in store. Now, Los Angeles Lakers, man. I'm taking Luka Doncic over 32 points. He's taking on Devin Booker, not Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker. Look up the rivalry. It's real. I like him in this spot. And then I got one more for you, man, that I'm giving out. Little sneaky spot, man. Give me Norman Powell. He's taking on the Clippers, the team that traded him for Bradley Beal and CP3. I'm taking Norman Powell for 20 points. Last but not least, hockey prop shot. Giving Dylan Gunther over 3 shots on goal. Pub Sports Radio, F the rest out. We the best out. Yo, Medicate Monday.
Double up. 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up.
Stay medicated, man.
Damn, did I jump that early?
It's all good. Millsy's still smooth, man.
So smooth, man. Fuck, I jumped that early. And what's wrong with the... I'm trying. See, we need tea here. There we go. Gotcha.
There we go. Shout out to my boy Mills.
Hey, Luca and Booker got a rivalry?
Yeah, they got a little rivalry.
Yeah, of course. Remember that the big smile on Luca's face?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I don't think about that. But yeah, that's right.
That smile was so funny.
Yeah, Luca big brother him for sure. He a little, Booker a little bro. And that's I don't think Luca says it's a rivalry, but Luca know he gonna bust his ass. I like that.
Razor Edge, incoming. Razor Edge confirmed. Pacers +6.5.
Let's go.
Let's
go. Let's run that one time for our boy Razor Edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Bang.
Let's just look in the Razor's Edge. Hey man, I'm feeling good. Your boy needs a win too. Nimhart is a strong look, but I don't know, man. I think I might just leave it. Now that I added May with that rush prop, I might just leave Nimhart alone. But I like that Luka look. The Lakers been playing well in a back-to-back situation. But you got anything on that Lakers game, Wham Bam? Real quick.
I'm on over 234.5. Both teams should be able to score. Lakers can't score. Can't play any defense. They're gonna allow these guys to get off on them, and I expect the Lakers to do exactly what they've been doing all year, is being able to score. Got a lot of guys back. I like the Lakers over 234.5.
I love it. Let's go. Luke, yeah, they're gonna score a lot. They don't play much defense. If you tune into the OG show, you know that. AOD, we see you, my man. Spoon Betts in the building. Good to see you, my friend. The Godfather. We got Frankie in the building. Able A still holding it down. Stacks, we appreciate everyone, man. Let's run up the likes. We're gonna get to our guy Jimmy the Bags and take us to the ice before we get up out of here. And let's talk a little NHL with the bag. Where we going, Jim?
Well, it's a fascinating card. It's just 5 games, and I'm not seeing the board clearly right now. It's keeping me awake at night. I'm not Dutch boy fresh level in NBA right now, but I am 60% plus 14.16% ROI. But in saying that, I'm only betting NBA Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. I'm only when I have our guys and we break down the games and we spend, and I'm keeping it clean like that.
Nice.
When NFL goes away and I can I'll change that. But right now I'm just I have this healthy fear of the NBA, and I think one of the problems with me in NHL is I don't have a healthy fear of the NHL. I believe I'm better, that I can beat it. I don't need to know the money. I don't need to know these things, and it's really hurting me and creating sleepless nights. So we have Pittsburgh, Philly. Philly's been printing me money. There's a couple teams that have just been working for me. Philly's keeping my family together, and this huge move towards the Penguins, it's just hard to not respect it. This is a huge rivalry game. Ron Crawford spreadsheet play today on Philly. Yeah, I think the biggest advantage here that one team has over another team in the National Hockey League tonight, skill, talent-wise, is Philadelphia over Pittsburgh, but I'm afraid to get into that move. We've had a move towards the Columbus Blue Jackets. I think that makes sense. New Jersey playing without Hughes, not playing very good hockey, but they're an uncomfortable fade here. Winnipeg, Buffalo. Buffalo is playing pretty good hockey, and Winnipeg looked terrible until they destroy Nashville. Are we supposed to then trust Winnipeg on the road? The spot that I want to move on, and these are the 2 late games, I want to back Anaheim. Ville Husso has a chance to resurrect his NHL career tonight. He has a chance with, the main injury for Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. Mrazek, I know my man, the Goracle, loves Mrazek and respects him, and I don't. I think he's bad. I think he doesn't deserve a job in the NHL. But Ville Husso looked even worse. These are both Red Wing transplants. So I like the Ducks on the road, and I expect to move on them. But it took me a little while to have the confidence in Ville. So he's playing pretty good for the Gulls down in San Diego, and he has a chance now to have a career again. And I think he'll take that seriously. And then this move towards Utah makes no sense to me with Cooley hurt. Why would San Jose? I mean, you have two teams with the exact same record. The San Jose Sharks have a great home record. Utah's trash on the road. And yet Utah opens up at minus 150 and goes to minus 162. If I was running hot, I would say, look, I'm betting against this market move. I'm betting against, but I'm not. So at this point, it's the Ducks look like possibly the only bet I make on the board. But how would you not bet the Sharks at this number? I mean, it's insane. It's insane. But do we think the books are idiots and making mistakes? And I can't sit on my high horse and be like, look, I know better because I'm losing in NHL right now. So I'm going to stick with the Ducks, Anaheim Ducks, second half back-to-back. Ville Husso resurrecting his career. Ducks money line will be my only action in the National Hockey League today at this point.
I love it. And we'll stand on it. Yeah, Chris Warren. I have struggled, a little over a week now, past 10 days for sure in the NBA Association. So I'm kind of right where me and where Jim is right now, thinking like even over the weekend as I talked with Wham Bam, like prior, like how in the world was the Indiana Pacers getting 3.5 at home. And against the Pistons getting 3 on the road against Miami, it just didn't make sense to me. They both went outright, and I couldn't be. I had to sit there and be like, I'm not smarter than the books, Jim. That's how I felt. So because I'm not winning right now, but when you're winning, you don't give a fuck and you press the button.
Yeah.
Today I have one bet in the NBA, and I wanted to bet more, but it's hard to just sit there and fucking pull your chest out and pound it when you're fucking getting hit over the fucking head. But big shout out to our guy Double G Gorko with the $10 dono, if you would.
What a guy! But Dutch, you are what your season record says you are.
Right.
So you knew that there was going to be a swing in the other direction. I mean, it's just part of the volume of betting a sport every day. You knew it was coming. It's still, you don't want it to come, but it's just part of what we do in the 82 games for each team. So it's just you dominated NBA at a level we'd never seen anyone do. Never, anyone. So a little bit of regression, I would just trust every instinct that you have still, because your record overall is your story, not the last 10 days.
Yeah, I appreciate that for sure. It's true too. Friday night loss, so I still can't understand how the Pistons lose to the Magic. I got to get over it, move on. Took Saturday and Sunday off from the NBA. Would have went 2-0. Obviously with the Pistons and the fucking Pacers, but we're gonna win tonight with the Indiana Pacers. I'm gonna break down the card a little bit more throughout the day, and I am looking forward to getting back in the good graces, because ran a little bit bad as well. Missing fucking points by 1 point, shit, fucking just disgusting with the prop. The prop market will do that to you. You're gonna be on the right side of thumbs, and then you'll be on the fucking hooker on the corner.
Dude, I was rolling high in college basketball, and I'm still positive, but man, it started with the player who I needed to get 17 points that got hurt at 6, literally with fucking plenty of time left, had 16 points and got hurt. Like, it just is the shit that we deal with, boys. You know what I mean? Like,
Indiana just I definitely should have the team total over Friday night. I like the spread. I was on team total over, and they just took the foot off the pedal because they didn't have to. They're up by fucking 20. Shout out to Bobano. Did have that as his best bet. Handle business. Will you highlight Gorko's comment and read it, please? And then let's run the dono for him, please.
I can now use Cavs line, wake up and get money. Finland beat France. Now need Israel money line plus 125 against Croatia. Both of the FIBA qualifiers. Sharks money line, excuse me, plus 105 has started to move to plus 125. New England win 11 plus 130. Don't know what I read, but I read it. Let's go, Gorky. Get paid, man.
Shout out to Gorky.
You gotta ask me to find these things.
We appreciate you, homie. $10, my man. That's love.
I'm rich, bitch!
Yeah, Levine. Levine. Yeah, so with these props, man, they're right on. That's what's so frustrating is or like they get a couple. They lose 3 minutes. If they play less, if they're averaging 33 minutes and play 30, there's our prop right there. A lot of the times, it's just disgusting. Majority of the time they play consistent with the minutes. But it's happened to me recently when, obviously I really don't need it to happen. They're not getting their minutes, and things of that nature too. So, but yeah, a lot of action here in the NBA coming up. So, tune in, not only to Puff Sports Radio, but us on the OG crew with our boy Ski. We're definitely going to be breaking it down. Not today, but throughout the week. Let's keep it going here. Jim did give out the Ducks. Anything else that you want to make official? No NBA, Jim, even though you're doing.
No.
I've seen you on the Celtics the other with the Ski the other last week. That was a good call. Plus 2.5 there.
That line made no sense at all. That's how I'm capping it. Capping NBA still.
I like this cup shit.
It just made no sense. Like those spots that don't make any sense, I have to bet.
I know.
That Celtics at plus 2.5 with the way they were running, like it just, it takes so much time to succeed in what we're doing. And when you have a basketball game, I would like to talk about it for 10 minutes with 3 or 4 guys, talk about the market, talk about our expectations with the injury report, talk about where the cash is, talk about, recent, it just takes so much time. And I have a lot of people in my ear saying that I'm hitting too many sports. I've had that my whole life. People saying I'm betting too many sports. So I'm trying to just stay in my lane, and when the opportunity is to hammer a sport with colleagues that I'm working with, I will. And so, that NBA card, I look at that NBA card, Dutch, and my back tightens up immediately. Like I'm like, oh God, I know how much work that would take, how much a grind that would be.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick up my kids, fucking take a walk, chill the fuck out before Monday Night Football.
That's
right,
good.
bro.
Well, shout out to the kids too, man. They're a blessing. A blessing. Shout out to Swish in the building. Good to see you, my man. Let's run up the likes before we get up out of here. No order wouldn't today. I didn't have anything, and we didn't want to force it. Cab had some weird shit probably, but I don't know. Wham
Terrible.
Talk. I don't know. Wham talk. Let's go. What do you got for us, my man? I'm taking it easy.
Shout out to the. You said what, bro?
He's interrupting you right after he tells you to talk. He's good at that.
I'll just making sure.
Shout out. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to fuck him. Yeah,
Got you.
Going against Diego Pavia, motherfucker. Huh?
Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the people, man. Stacks. Shout out to everybody in the chat. August, we gave y'all the Panthers over 6.5 season wins. We cashed that this weekend. Shout out to y'all, man. We out here about to do it all over again today. Lakers over 234.5 points. They're gonna get to the bag. Luka. They're gonna go to Austin Reeves, Brian, all them boys over there. I think Mark Williams gonna have a great game against Aiden. Can Aiden go up against his old team and do some numbers? I don't know, but I think he's going to give up the bag. Over 234.5 points. Lakers. That's my best bet for today, man.
Go get it.
Love it. Talk to him, Jim.
That's a true comment right there. We need those.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Dizzy Donut. Shout out to everybody supporting, man. Shout out to Wham Bam, Daby, Cab, Dutch Boy Fresh for giving us a show like this that's different than every other show in the entire universe. And thank you to you guys in the chat supporting it, man, because we don't have this opportunity without your support. So thank you to everybody. Let's go get that cash. Milzy on Gunther, over 3 shots on goal. Milzy, with Cooley hurt, I watch Gunther very closely. I have him in the hockey pool. He's been disappointing. And I can't, it's just not how I work, Millsy, but I will watch you cash it and cheer you on and watch you get that money. Thank you for having me, man. Can't wait for the live stream tonight. Join us right here. Monday Night Football. We start at 7:20 p.m. Eastern with Troy Torrance and myself. And Troy and I are on the opposite sides, which means it's going to go down to a fucking wire because every time we're on opposite sides, one guy looks like they're going to catch it, and then the other guy catches it. So we'll see how it things out, man.
It's entertaining. It'll be entertaining, most definitely. Be sure to check them out tonight, guys, right here on Pub Sports Radio. Jim, we did promise the people Sesh Parlay. I want to, be a man of my word for it, even though I was about to forget about it. I know you got a little bit of action today. The best for the Sesh Parlay, give us the best one on the card for you.
Yeah, I would say for the Sesh Parlay, I'll take the first half under. The first half under in the Monday Night Football game tonight.
There we go. I'm on the Indiana Pacers plus 6.5, which is also the Razor's Edge. You can get that at minus 105. I think you might even sprinkle them, but for the Sesh Parlay, plus 6.5 is good money. Wham bam, it's the over in the Lakers.
Over in the Lakers game, yes sir. 234.5 over in the Lakers game. I am on the Pacers first half 2 plus 4. But
don't tell me. I love that one. Yeah, plus 4. Sorry, where? Don't tell me you're gonna bring this Swifty motherfucker into the Sesh Parlay, huh?
I mean, that's the only bet I got today. So yeah,
scared to get hit now, huh? Oh shit!
You made that up. He hasn't shown anybody that.
I'm kidding. The last part, I'm kidding. The first part, I think is fucking true, Cap.
I don't know. I hope not. I don't believe everything I see on the internet, though. So I gotta see it to believe it.
It's hard when it's that guy saying it, though. You know what I mean? But you're right. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. This shit is crazy, man. I don't even want to look at my phone half the goddamn time anymore. But we appreciate all the real ones. Dizzy, that was a dope-ass comment, man. We appreciate you. MMA
Dutch, sorry to interrupt, but I just got a message from Ron Crawford. He wants everyone to know here that he's not on the Flyers. The goaltending change on the Pittsburgh Penguins. NHL spreadsheet play today from Ron Crawford is not the Flyers. He's off the Flyers.
All right. Well, appreciate you there, Ron, taking a man of business, a spreadsheet. But he is on the Denver Nuggets, I believe, minus 10.5. That's the NBA spreadsheet play of the day. I didn't want to get that out, so appreciate you, Jim. And appreciate you, Ron, putting in all your hard work, my man. And hopefully we'll have you here on the Sesh eventually. But everyone, man, Stacks, we appreciate you. Big Hundo, Cost Clips, the Goracle Double G, putting in the hard work, also donating. Appreciate you. Kristen Hess, the lovely lady that she is with the 5 memberships. We appreciate you, young lady. And of course, Razor Sharp Picks giving us also the Indiana Pacers here as his Razor's Edge to start us off in the show. Daby, Cap, anything else you want to say before we slide, bro?
Oh, man. You guys got a lot of action from us today on a day with not, I mean, I guess you got a lot of different sports, but not a huge card. But now there's a lot of action. Hopefully we all cash, man. Love doing this with y'all. We'll be back next Monday, man. Like every Monday. Medicate Monday, baby. You guys know the vibe.
Stay high.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, man. So high. So high. So high. Who wanna get blunted with the best? So fresh, and we do this shit daily. Styles are predictable, you love it when we say it. We be pubbing this way. Every cab in the Dutch boy, motherfucking fresh shit coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up, not for the